if it's hard to understand how a service member
When I got out, my transition back into civilian life didn't work out very well.
could end up here,
We became homeless for about 5 or 6 years and kept getting in a lot of trouble.
listen to Chris Perry's story.
Fell to addiction, had a lot of bumps in the road.
He's an Iraq War veteran who enlisted in the Marine Corps as soon as he could.
I joined when I was 17. My mom had to sign a paper to let me go in early.
After 8 years of service, he found himself lost in the country he swore to protect.
I honestly didn't see any light at the end of my tunnel.
Finding that light can take a village. For Chris, it's not a figure of speech. The tiny homes of Kansas City's Veterans Community Project are a unique approach to the all too common problem of veteran homelessness.
I was in the Marine Corps from 2001 to 2006, deployed to Iraq in 2003 and 2005.
Brian Meyer and Brandon Mixon are veterans who helped create this village 4 years ago with an understanding of what those who never served may not.
The most successful I've ever been has been in the military, right? And when I came back home, I couldn't adjust and I couldn't transition out of the military mentality back to the civilian life mentality.
The veterans who live here get to keep everything inside their tiny home. Staff helps connect them with services so they can move forward. While some nonprofits may consider factors like whether a veteran looking for help was honorably discharged from the military, here, the promise at the core of service is what matters most.
By veteran, I mean you raised your right hand and you took the oath to serve your country. That can be, you could have served for 1 day or 100 years, you're a veteran in our book.
The tiny homes model is expanding nationwide. Veterans Community Project broke ground on a new village outside Denver this year because for each veteran like Chris Perry, now on the right path, enrolled in community college,
They got me to a point where there is no going back, so it's just straightforward from here.
there are those who took the oath to protect this country, now living on its streets, in need of help.
I know there's a veteran that's sleeping on the street. There's a veteran crying right now and wanting to commit suicide because nobody has his back. And I'm not gonna lie, we're not gonna be done until we find that veteran and we save his life and have his back because he'd do it for me. I owe it to do it for him.